puts on a makeup, brushes her long blonde hair, and then she asks me, do I look alright? I say yes, you look wonderful tonight. Go to this party. Hello there, and welcome to Sly Wagon Lessons for some song-based instruction on how to play the harmonica and the guitar together. We've got a sweet romantic song from Eric Clapton, I think off the album Slow Hand, in the rack for today. It is called Wonderful Tonight, and this is a great one to add to your set list for later in the evening. After everybody's well in their cups, maybe they want to do some slow dancing. They're starting to pair up, decide who they're going to go home with. Maybe it's who they arrived with, maybe it's not. But this is a great song to kind of get people in the romantic mood and let them get close to the one they're close to. Wonderful Tonight is a relatively simple song to play. Just some basic chords. You got your G, you got your D, you got your C, and then there's an E minor thrown in there as well. It's like musical comfort food, and I think that's why it resonates and why people really love it. It's a sweet song that Eric Clapton wrote for his wife, Patty, his wife at the time, at least. All right, so let me show you the chords just real quick. You can look in the chord cam here. Like I said, they're just standard, pretty simple chords. The G, a D, a C chord, then back up to the D. Right? So, it's late in the evening, she's wondering what clothes to wear. Just like that. And for the harmonica bit that we're here to learn today, that's the chord progression. So this kind of comes in between verses, right? So you just are back and forth between the G, let's call it the 1, the D, or the 5, the C, which is the 4th, back up to the 5th. Now there is an E minor, as I mentioned, in there, right? So it's, and then she asks me, here it runs down, do you feel alright? And I say yes, I feel wonderful tonight. Right? And there's a bridge in there. You can look up the chord progression to the bridge. It doesn't involve any different chords. It's all the same chords. All right, so it's a very simple chord progression and melody. I tend to sing it a bit lower. I don't fool myself that I can hit that high note, so I sing it lower. Go to this party, where I think Mr. Clapton does it like, go to this party. I don't really like how I sound on that high note, so I come in with it a little bit lower. All right? But the harmonica bit, let me show you how to do that, and I'll put it up in the Picto tab. You'll remember that a blue square means blow. That's a blow note on that hole on the diatonic harmonica, and a red square means draw or inhale. Now, there's lots of options, as it turns out, on how to play this one on the harmonica. It's in the key of G, so you can play it in first position or on a G harmonica. I don't even really think about this one in terms of position because I'm just picking out the melody, right? So first position seems like kind of a natural, and you can do it on a G harmonica. However, all of the notes that you need are also available on a C harmonica. And that's how I'm going to do it today, is on the C harmonica, simply because I think most people have a C harmonica. Very common first purchase for the harmonica student, whereas maybe the G is a second or a third purchase. I will show you later on how to do it on the G as well. And I do it, I play it in a way that doesn't require any bending. You can do it, I'm gonna show you rather up high on the second octave of the C harmonica. You can do it down in the first octave, but it would require some important bending. Same on the G. If you want to play it on the G harmonica, you will play it up high rather than down low, because down low, how the diatonic harmonica is set up, it's missing that E note that you need to hit. So you have to try to bend the F sharp down to an E, which can be tricky if you're also playing the guitar at the same time. So that's why I prefer, if I'm doing it where I'm required to play the guitar and the harmonica together, I'm going to make it as simple as possible. So I'll try to avoid any sort of precision bending to the extent possible if you can avoid it. All right, so let me show you real quick. This is on a C harmonica. You can think of it as second position because we're playing on a harmonica that is a fourth above where we're playing. But again, you don't really have to think about it in terms of what position. You just have to think about it as, hey, this C harmonica has all the notes that I need. And if you did want to review that, like on the guitar, it's a pretty simple little lick. Starts on the B. Right? And you'll notice there's no sharps or flats in that progression. So that's why you could do it on the C harmonica. The C harmonica doesn't have any sharps or flats. All right, so to that riff, and again, it comes in between the verses. And then you repeat it. So it's pretty simple. I'm going to play it again more slowly, and I'll put those notes up in the picto tab. Blue equals blow, red equals draw. It starts on, I think that's an 8 draw. Even more slowly just once for you with just the harmonica. It's a beautiful little riff that you can put in between the verses of your singing on Wonderful Tonight. All right, so that's the rather simple way to play Wonderful Tonight by Eric Clapton on the guitar and the harmonica. And again, that was a C harmonica, so you can think of it as a second position or not, because really you're just trying to find a harmonica that gives you all the notes that you need in order to play that sweet little riff from Eric Clapton. I indicated that I would show you how to do it on a G harmonica. If you do have and would prefer to play it in, I guess, first position, You can, again, you want to do it up high in that second octave on your diatonic harmonica. All right, so there you have it on the G. These ones you can play down lower on either the C or the G, but it involves some bending, some kind of precision bending, because you want to hit a specific note. So I tend to avoid that in situations where I'm also playing the guitar, just because it is difficult to achieve that precision bend when you also have to worry about playing the guitar and singing and looking good. All those things that you've got running through your mind make it difficult to hit the precision note. Actually, my favorite way to do this one when I'm playing it live is to use a chromatic harmonica in the key of C, because it's not missing any notes, right? I've talked about that in other lessons. And there's no F sharp in this solo that you would need from the G harmonica. So you can play it on the chromatic as well. Just let me see if I can find that B. There's the B note, right? So it'll be... So you can play it on the chromatic as well if you've got a chromatic harmonica. All right. Hey, thanks for joining me today for Sly Wagon Lessons version of Wonderful Tonight by Eric Clapton on the harmonica and the guitar. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you will subscribe to this channel to let me know that you're out there and listening and interested in this kind of song-based instruction. All right. Thanks again. See you next time.